These cold cases range from 1975 to 2018 from Nevada. Cherise McGee's been missing from Las Vegas since August 1st, 1975. She was 1 year old at the time. She would now be 50. She was 3 foot, weighed 27 pounds. She had brown hair and brown eyes. This is Sandra Butler. She's been missing from Sparks since June 26, 1978. She was 17 years old at the time. She would now be 61. She was 5 foot, weighed 110 pounds. She had blonde hair and brown eyes. This is Kerry Sake. He's been missing from Las Vegas since October 25th, 1978. He was 6 years old at the time. He would now be 52. He was 5'2" and weighed 65 pounds, brown hair and brown eyes. Carrie Johnson. She's been missing from Reno since September 14th, 1982. She was 17 years old at the time. She would now be 59. She was 5'8" and weighed 160 pounds. She has brown hair and blue eyes. This is Anthony Franco. He's been missing from Lemon Valley since May 8th, 1983. He was 10 years old. He would now be 51. He was 4'11" and weighed 85 pounds. He has brown hair and brown eyes. Francillo Pierre. He's been missing from North Las Vegas since August 2nd, 1986. He was 3 years old at the time. He would now be 41. He was 3'6" and weighed 32 pounds. He has brown hair and brown eyes. Jennifer Martin. She's been missing from Reno since June 28, 1987. She was 11 years old. She would now be 48. She was 4'6" and weighed 49 pounds, and she has brown hair and blue eyes. Chantel Hudson. She's been missing from Dayton since November 14th, 1988. She was 16 years old. She would now be 51. She was 5'5" and weighed 120 pounds. She has brown hair and brown eyes. Randy Evers. He's been missing from Las Vegas since February 15th, 1992. He was 3 years old. He would now be 35. He was 3 foot, weighed 50 pounds. He has blonde hair and blue eyes. This is Carla Rodriguez. She's been missing from Las Vegas since October 20th, 1999. She was 7 years old. She would now be 31. She was 3'5" and weighed 49 pounds. She has black hair and brown eyes. This is Heather Lewis. She's been missing from Ely since April 4th, 2003. She was 13 years old. She would now be 34. She was 5'4" and weighed 85 pounds with red hair and hazel eyes. This is Everlise Cabrera. She's been missing from North Las Vegas since June 10th, 2006. She was 2 years old at the time. She would now be 20. She was 2'6" and weighed 25 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. This is Divine Pingle. She's been missing from Las Vegas since December 31st, 2007. She was 17 years old at the time. She would now be 34. She was 5'2" and weighed 110 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. This is Alina Settle. She's been missing from Henderson since July 23rd, 2013. She was 5 years old at the time and would now be 15. She was 3'3" and weighed 45 pounds. She has brown hair and brown eyes. This is Amani Russell. He's been missing from Washoe since July 4th, 2017. He was 9 years old and would now be 16. There was no height or weight available. He has brown hair and hazel eyes. Amani's sister Elena Russell is also missing. She was 13 years old at the time. She would now be 19, as would her twin brother Elias. Their height and weight weren't available, but they have brown hair and hazel eyes. This is Zayla Walker. She's been missing from North Las Vegas since August 22nd, 2018. She was 2 years old at the time and would now be 8. She was 2 foot, weighed 27 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. If you have any information on the whereabouts of any of these missing persons, please call 911 or the number listed under their picture. Do you know someone that is missing and you want to spread awareness on their case? Email me at saturdaysearch@gmail.com, or you can find me on any of the socials below, all at Saturday Search.